G'day guys, welcome back to Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well today. Now, in the previous episode, we began our journey from the, I guess, portal that we had set up sort of south on this Mistlands continent, and we worked our way up to where the farm is. And we just have a little bit more to go until we actually reach our boat. So we are going to continue that journey in this episode. But we're also going to do a couple of other things. One, we're obviously going to continue on the build of the home that we are trying to set up in the Mistlands. But I'm also thinking, well, this is again because I've been reading quite a few comments recently, and a lot of people are saying, oh, you know, you should get something from the Golder table that will assist you with hunting down those hares a little bit more easily. So maybe, just maybe, it's about time that we dabble into some magic. So maybe we will set up the Golder table a little bit later on in this episode, see if we can grab ourselves a wand, and then, you know, we'll try and play around with it. Now, before we start though, I think the very first thing that I want to do is just make sure that we've got lanterns set up. We have a couple set up already for the well, the little workshop that we've got going here, but I do want more lanterns, so let's just double check on what we actually need to actually get these lanterns in place. Hang on a second. I'm just trying to remember how those lanterns are made again. Ah, yeah, here, in furniture. I was like, are they done from the forge? Oh no, we do need the forge. God damn, alright. We'll need to make the forge again. I was sort of thinking about maybe doing that a little bit later because we're gonna have to take down the refinery when we decide to put down the Golder table. But you know what? With that in mind, maybe it's a better idea that we, I don't know, maybe just continue with our journey first, and then we'll come back to making the lanterns. Yeah. I know I said in the previous episode that we would start with the lanterns, but yeah, no. Right, let's go back. We still have quite a lot of time on the foods that we've already eaten, so just want to make use of that. We still have ingredients for another portal, which is good. Let's just make sure that we're placing down all of our stuff that we don't need to carry with us. Or we could, like, start with building if we wanted to, but maybe that's not such a great idea. Maybe we can just do the building later. So we can always come back to it. Fine wood. How much do we need? 20. Not 22. That's fine. We'll just carry it. Ooh, okay. Our farm is looking good, but you know what? I can deal with this a little bit later. Don't need to do it right this moment. So yeah, let's try and get ourselves back to the boat. Let me just make sure that we've got everything we need. We've got a couple of potions to assist us when things get a little bit hairy. But yeah, I don't foresee us needing to stress too much about that. Just having trouble trying to jump out of here. There we go. Alright, we're facing the wrong way. Need to go this way. Okay, yeah, with any luck, we might come across, you know, a Jotun skull or something like that that we haven't seen before. That would be nice. I think this is an old infested mine that we have been to before, right? It's not a bad thing to have nearby in case we do need to get more of the seeker meats and all that sort of stuff. Because we have learnt, basically, that they do respawn in those infested mines. Right, let's glide all the way down there. And I think this is the location of another fort, or no, okay, it's the Jotun Puffs. I'm sort of thinking about whether or not I need all of these Jotun Puff markers anymore, because now that we're farming the Jotun Puffs, we don't really need the markers there anymore. Let's go. Try not to aggro too many enemies. Okay, here's another fort. I can't remember if we've done anything here already. Oh yeah, this is the one where we sort of got trapped. Yes. I'm gonna break down these crates, actually. Yes, there we go. Yeah, they do hold soft tissues. I don't know about the barrels, though. These ones probably don't really have anything inside, but yeah, we could probably just get rid of that. Tasty mead. Better stamina regen at the cost of health regen. Yeah, those are kind of interesting. I haven't really used them before. I don't know, that sounds a little bit risky. Can I please get out of here? Thank you. Yeah, I remember when we were there, we were like panicking for a sec and thinking that we won't be able to get out without having to destroy the ward and build our way outside, but I think I just needed to cool my jets, calm down a little bit, and actually make the jump. Yeah, we're almost there. A nice bridge here if we do need more metals and stuff out this way. Yeah, I just really love using the new cape. It's so good. Makes all of this traversal just that much easier, you know? It's still not the easiest traversal even with it, but it's more bearable, that's for sure. Maybe I don't want to attract the Yol. Oh, bloody hell, no. Okay, we might have a bit of a problem here, guys, because the nails may have sunk, and we might actually need to fix that problem. But anyway, I'm just going to set this up right now and make sure that we can actually go back when we need to. And then I need to just gather up some of my stuff here. There is actually a lot of stuff in there. Okay, yep. We might be able to just do that and There we go. Alright, let's get this thing set up again. Okay, and I just want to throw a few things in storage. So all of that, and that. And anything else needs to go in there? Maybe these. I think that should be it. Actually, the bait can go in there as well. Okay. So, now that we've reached the boat, I think it's time for us to leave this continent. It's been a pleasure. Took us a long while to figure out what we were doing in these parts, but let's just turn a little sharper. And go straight. Turn a little bit more. Oh yeah, there's a matter of trying to fish. And there's plenty of different types of fish that I haven't caught. One of these days I'm gonna do an episode that's dedicated to fishing. I don't know, it just seems like kind of a boring concept to me to be focusing on the fishing. Because I think it's going to be a very long process to work your way up to be able to catch some of the higher level fish. But having said that, I get the feeling that you know, some of the best foods might actually be from fish. Possibly. I mean, serpents are easy enough to try and, you know, hunt down. And it doesn't exactly involve fishing, does it? So, anyway. Okay, so this is where we sort of crash landed the first time we came across the Mistlands, and I'm sort of curious to see if this is maybe a larger continent. I'm sort of secretly hoping that it is. This side, is this Mistlands or is it the plains? It might be Mistlands actually. Trying not to beach myself here. So that is probably a little bit difficult with the wind being against us. Yeah, okay, so this is the plains, but there's quite a lot of fog. I'm gonna leave the boat there. I'm gonna set things up so that we can just quickly teleport. Because I need more food. speaking of food, I probably need to spend some time in the kitchen cooking, because we are running low on various foods. I'll eat one of those. I might actually carry some foods. So maybe one of those, and I think I'll have a serpent stew. But yeah, I mean, definitely need more roast chooks. Alright. It does look like the refining is complete. I just want to grab all of that and throw that in here, just so that it doesn't start dealing damage. Well, it's already dealt damage. Plenty of damage to various parts of our home by now, but still. And I guess we can still keep all of this stuff. Maybe the jute, we can maybe throw that in there. Okay, let's continue exploring a tiny little bit more. Oh no, 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 no. I keep choosing the wrong portal. Let's go out to the other one. Okay, so we've landed in plains, but I'm sort of hoping that it's just a small little bit of plains that's just sort of sitting right outside of the Mistlands. Yeah, I mean, this is all Mistlands right here. Doesn't seem very big though. It might be a good idea just to mark down where the boat is. Just so that we don't get lost. I'm just doing a initial assessment slash survey, guys, to see whether or not it's worth exploring this area or if we need to sail further. I'm thinking it probably is worth looking at. There's quite a lot here. So I might actually grab our portal and bring it with us. Yeah, I was sort of just leaving it there just in case we needed to run through the portal pretty quickly, but now that I'm actually quite comfortable that there's plenty of things to see and do here. Ooh, 1-star hair! Oh, no. Yes. I guess the fooling kind of helped us out there. Maybe it wasn't down there, down here? Yeah, on this side. My bad. Right, so quickly grab that. All of the materials. And yeah, let's get going. Oh. It's sort of raining and I can't tell if it's getting dark or not. I'm concerned about the darkness still, so yeah. My bad, guys. I'm going to just go back home and I'm gonna have a sleep at this point, because yes. Don't want to deal with whatever's lurking in the dark. And it's a good thing that the refining process is over. I could probably dump in some more soft tissue right now, but I won't do that. I'll live with whatever refined iter we have for the moment, and when we do come back from this expedition, we'll actually grab that Black Forge, and then we'll set up those lanterns where they need to be. I'm thinking one more lantern in the workshop is needed, guys. It seems a little bit dark in there. I'd prefer if we had a little bit more light. Right, so try and work my way back up to that mountain that we saw, or that we climbed up earlier on. In hindsight, I could have taken another lingering stamina mead. Oh, okay. No, this is not the right way. I wonder if we've actually taken the soft tissue from here. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. So which direction do we want to go? Could go in this direction. I guess maybe it might not be a bad idea to start near the plains, and if we need to sort of escape, we can sort of escape back into the plains. And we can lure any seekers into fullings and stuff. So I want to climb up on top of that if I could. Okay, I think it's possible. Very nice. Okay. I mean, we might be missing a whole bunch of stuff down there, but I do see a a wisp lamp that the vergers use, so I want to fly down there first, or, well, not exactly fly, but I want to glide myself down there and see what's going on. Alright, just one lone rogue. No forts or anything. I'm kind of also in two minds about whether or not I should be stealing a lot of the lanterns, or if I should simply make my own. Making our own will mean that we would have to try and source more copper and more tin. I'm sure we've got both within the vicinity of our base. So it's not like it's too much of a big deal. Oh, okay, there's a bridge right there. Can we get to the top? Yes, we can, but there's no place to perch down. I will go to the bridge, actually. Purely for the sake of marking this down. Very interesting formation here, because right below this bridge is actual water. Okay, seems like a very difficult place to navigate here. I'm gonna work my way north a little bit. 13 minutes on the omelette. Okay, and then we've got pretty much more swamps that side. There's a route there though. Yeah, I think that's all of the Mistlands there. And then it's going to be swamps. So I might actually go back further south. Alright. So far, though, I haven't really found anything too interesting on this particular continent. No forts. No mines. I don't know how I feel about like crossing into that area or whether or not we should be going east from here. I feel like east is probably the answer. So I'd prefer not having to deal with the oceans and having like a bigger landmass. So I'm gonna cut across like so. Oh, what do we have here? Very nice. Okay, good. Well, I mean, I was about to say that it might be time for us to switch gears and do something else, and this is probably a perfect place for that. So let's just set things up and we'll mark down where the mine is. And when we do come back, the first thing we'll do is actually raid the mine and see if we can actually get the cores out of it. I mean, I'm crossing my fingers. Hopefully it actually has some cores. At least 2 cores, I'll be happy. Then we can at least get 2 machines going at the same time. And I might not need to take down the refinery every single time I need something. Alright, so let's just break this down. And I think the first thing I'll do is actually get the Golder table, and I'll cross that off first. So let's see. We are missing some other stuff for that. Black metal and Yggdrasil wood. Let's just switch to that. So 5 more black metal, 20 Yggdrasil wood. and 5 refined either. Easy. Alright, cool. Let's get this set up. And then it's a matter of thinking about what wand we want to actually make. And, well, I was sort of thinking about that, guys, and if there's anything that I want to experiment with, it's generally fire magic. And I think when I was sort of reading a lot of the comments, initially a lot of people said, oh, go with the ice staff or ice wand or whatever. But then quite a lot of people mentioned that the fire magic also has like some AoE damage as well, so I think that's the most important thing. You basically just want to be able to do like ranged AoE damage. So we need some Yggdrasil wood, some Surtling cores, refined Either. So we'll try and get that. The real question I have though is, like, how do we manage Either? I guess that's something that we will come to understand once we actually get the staff. So maybe we'll do that first, and then we'll figure out what kind of foods we need, and perhaps maybe also even armor if we need some armor, because this is going to give us Either regen. Like, do I really need to regenerate Either constantly though? That's a good question. Linen, Either, and iron. Did I need the... Hang on a second. I thought we saw Surtling cores. My bad. We're looking at the wrong thing. Yggdrasil wood and Either. I think we'll just grab 20. I think we might need a little bit more, but possibly. I think that should be okay. Linen threads, I'll drop linen threads in... I think we're keeping linen threads somewhere here. Yeah, there. I'll keep it together. I'll drop that there. Settling cores and then some Yggdrasil wood. Now Yggdrasil wood we need more of, so I'm gonna need to just go out and grab some. And yeah, hopefully there's going to be a few more roots somewhere nearby. Which way should I go? I mean, there's more there. But I think that's where we also got the last bunch of roots from. Maybe I'll try to get some more from a different location. Just need a little bit more. Oh. Verger there. Okay. Let's get out of here because I'm not interested in fighting the Yol at this point. We also don't really have a lot of stamina. I think the longer we stay here, we're likely to get burnt playing with fire. Okay. So I think we should be able to make this thing. We just need the cores. Do I need to upgrade stuff? I mean, I don't think so, because we're not focusing on magic, and this is presumably just something that's going to assist us with rabbit hunting. But let's take a look at this thing. There, so I look like a somewhat like a Battlemage, right? Like, I think the Battlemages generally wear like heavier armor, but they use like the staves to destroy their enemies. Right, so might be a good idea to snack on some food. We'll also have a sleep. And I sort of want to test this out, but not before doing what we need to do with lanterns. So let's get to that. I think we need to just get rid of the Golder table and switch things out. Okay, so forge done. Now I do need to sort of reset the forge in different locations depending on where I need to build these lanterns. But yeah, so I'm thinking maybe we get one more lantern sitting up there, and that should be enough light for this entire room, hopefully. Otherwise, I'm just not entirely sure where else we would want to put it. We could put it here, but I reckon this is probably going to be a better spot because it's a little bit more central. We need chains and more copper. And the lanterns, obviously. Okay, so let's get this in. Did I not pick up the chains? Oh, sorry. Chains. One thing that's a little bit weird is I'm not entirely sure why the game doesn't let you build your own chains. It seems like a thing that you should be able to do. Anyway, there we go. Another lantern. This place is looking nice and bright. I like it. I think the next room we should fix up is this room. Or perhaps maybe we can leave this room alone for now, because there is also a need, and I am sort of planning to add a little bit more storage here. So maybe one more reinforced chest just to increase the space that we can use to store ready-made foods. Maybe we can work on this room? Or, I'm just trying to think about which rooms that we would be passing through or staying in the most. Perhaps maybe we should go with what we've got in the bedroom and just switch things around there. That seems alright, I think. I think it's bright enough as well, although it is daytime, so I guess sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell whether or not you've got enough light. If we're really struggling, we could always add another one up there. Okay, let's do a couple more. Just need the lanterns. I can't remember how many more lanterns we've got. We may as well use all of them then. We've got 3 here. So, I mean, this room is pretty obvious, I think. So we get rid of these and switch them out. Yeah, I almost feel like we need to do some freeforming to some degree. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh man, alright. Go with the carapace for the time being. I'm just gonna see if there's a better way we can sort of position the wall. Yeah, why is that happening? Oh man. Alright, well, screw it. That'll just go there. There's some slight sort of clipping, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Are they... Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Because I shouldn't really be too pedantic about it. So one more lantern we can put down. I could probably replace one of these. So let's just do that one. And yeah, I mean, considering how high we're keeping some of these lanterns in other rooms, I'll probably just do that. And we'll do something similar when we place the next one and keep it up there. obviously gonna need to wait until we find some more. So let's drop the copper back in, and I think from here we're gonna tidy up a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can play around with the Staff of Embers out near our farm. Okay. We'll just drop in some wood here. And with the staff, my guess is that we actually need some Iter. This probably won't work without it. But let's give it a go, shall we? Yeah, Iter required. Right, so... just gonna quickly set this back up and maybe leave it there. Yeah, I like having that out there just so that we can sort of prevent a lot of enemies from spawning too closely. Iter. I think we've got some food that gives us a little bit of Iter already. And we are kind of hungry, so we should be able to eat. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna grab some sausage. Just so that we can eat that when we're hungry. So... how do I know if I've got Iter or not? Oh lord. Okay, cool. Seems pretty overkill. Yeah, okay, so there's a bit of a drop. So you sort of have to use it like you would the bow and arrows. Let's go out and obviously try not to get killed while we're out here playing around with this thing. But if we can hunt some hares, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, with the hares though, they do sort of run away the moment they see you, right? Like, you can get close to a degree. Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, so I think the real benefit is that you don't have to draw the bow and arrow, so usually there's a little bit of a pause before you can actually release the arrow and then, you know, hope to hit your target, obviously. Whereas this one, it's sort of like, you know, you can just pretty much shoot off the projectile immediately, and then it does AoE damage where it hits as well. So if you don't hit your target specifically, the area damage may actually still do what it needs to do. I mean, we did fail that time though. I'm just trying not to attract any enemies to our position. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, so I'm just sort of thinking about the strategy here, but it's probably best if you set up a whole bunch of wisp torches, and then you can essentially see where those hairs are within a certain area. And then you might actually have a little bit more luck trying to get these things from afar. I guess when you're exploring though, if you're carrying one of these things, that's not a bad idea, because then, you know, any hairs that you come across, you could pretty much try to take out immediately. So yeah, not bad. Although, I don't know about fighting with this thing. And having the need to always have some ITER in reserve can be a bit of a problem if we're focused on trying to tank damage. There's a reason why mage classes are generally a little bit squishy. They deal a lot of damage, but they don't take a lot of damage. Okay, look. Really fun playing around with this thing. But I'm not going to focus too much on using it right this moment. I think we're going to repivot to constructing our little base here. So what I would like to start off doing though is just quickly getting ourselves a chest. And that way we can sort of store stuff in the chest when we need it. So including the Staff of Embers here, I'm just going to leave that there for the time being. And yeah, let's continue with our build. And I think that'll round out the episode. Copper, yeah, I guess we can just drop some copper in here. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was like some kind of a way the game would introduce, like, you know, an improved version of the portal that would allow you to transport, you know, high-level materials. Just saying, it would be nice. Right, so let's do this. I'm thinking... maybe that might not be a bad sort of little trim to have that facing that way. Okay. Right, no. Not what we want. Though that's not too much of a problem. I think we can maybe freeform this side a little bit. And perhaps what we could do is just get rid of that piece for the time being. Freeform this. Like so. And then we can get that piece back in. Hang on, what happened there? That's what I want. Yes, so... But I guess that may complicate the build slightly, because we're freeforming that part of it. You know what? What I could do is actually take down that piece now, and I could actually then put this down and utilize that corner. Or maybe not. Yeah, okay. Might be a little bit difficult to do that. Yeah, we might have trouble later on when we come back to actually fix up the floor. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. No. It is getting a little dark, isn't it? Let me just go back. We'll have a sleep, and then I reckon we'll continue after we've woken up. But yeah, not a bad episode. I think we've managed to be very productive this time around. We've found a new infested mine to hopefully get some more black cores from. We've played around with the new staff as well. I don't think I'll be, checking out every single weapon that the game has to offer, guys. I'm not entirely sure if that is going to happen. I mean, maybe down the line, but I think one staff is enough. And I see why people are raving on about it to help us with hunting. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get more hares, and maybe that will allow us to start eating the mist hare supreme, because we've got quite a lot of those banked up. Whoops, wrong portal again. And yeah, that should give us like heaps and heaps more HP. Perhaps maybe that's what we need to do to try and balance the whole HP and ITER thing. We need something that will just, blow things out of the water when it comes to HP, such as the Mist Hare Supreme, and then we balance that out with having some ITER foods. Stamina is still important, obviously, but... Okay. Gonna be even trickier on this side. I'm sort of trying to think about how we can force the wooden sections to line up the way we want them to line up. And I'm thinking maybe the key is the fact that we've used the door as a starting point. So I'm sort of hoping that that will help us right here as well. So I need to take that down initially. Does that even make sense? I don't think so. Alright. My goodness. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. I guess that's not a bad look. I do need to get rid of the wooden door and stuff. Because that was there just to guide things along. I might have to sort of repeat the whole process on this side. Messy, but still doable. Goodness me, I was just looking at the time as well, but I think this episode's coming to a close, guys. I just get a little bit addicted to to the whole building process in this game, and then I just tend to go on and on as a result. So, but I think I'm gonna be calling it an episode here. Yes, there's a big hole here, but I'll come back to that, and we'll try and resolve that in the next one. But yeah, maybe we'll also go into the mine in the next one. We shall see. And yeah, the sooner we get the couple of cores, then obviously the better it's going to be for us to start crafting stuff, upgrading things, etc, etc. So, hope you guys look forward to that. Anyway, stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one.